And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The short completion of the tight end.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Give it to the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Game sets up a third down play. To the air. It's Vaughn. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Air Force. They strike first in this national title bout. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal.
We get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kentucky, 0.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Breaks into open space. Passes the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Vaughn. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's Hall. Man, what a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. This time a completion. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to pass, it's Vaughn. sure hands. It's Wood. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's wide open. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Falcons.
But if somebody had the busted assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kentucky,
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
defense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. On the move now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And that run produces a decent gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Gets off a square kick and be fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. First play of the second half is a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Vaughn. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Here we go on fourth down. Fighting him off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Up over the middle. It's cheap. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball and you've got open targets behind it. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Falcons. This offense really clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Handing off on the draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. He's got the first and still going. Broken, refusing to be stopped in this play. Touchdown, Air Force. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kentucky, 24.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's interception number 5. When will this really be get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Running through the tackle. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll ride the back again here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So getting nothing in first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. To throw, it's Vaughn. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss, just having one of those dream performances.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Falcons. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a wide receiver screen, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw.